My name is Jada Jones. I'm a senior at Rock Hill High School, class of 2022.
Jada, thank you for joining us here on Carolina Girls Hoops Report. We are at Brooklyn Casey High School at the South Carolina Basketball Coaches Association Media Day. Going into your senior year now, coming off a year where you guys lost in the Upper State Championship in 5A South Carolina, what are some of the things you're looking to do to prepare for this year and to make that state championship run again like you did last year?
Well, coming off that Upper State Championship loss, I feel like that only fueled the team to work even harder than we did last year. And I believe as we take each game, game by game, play by play, and we execute and do what we need to do, we can definitely make a run back in the playoffs and potentially go to a state championship. Me, as a senior, I want to be more of a vocal leader and make sure I coach my teammates, the younger teammates, the 8th graders and 9th graders that have never been in this position or are going to have to play in high-pressure situations to get them fueled up and ready and prepare them for what's to come in the future.
Now, talking about playing in high-level pressure situations, it seems to be something that you are used to. I caught a couple of games last year. There were some tight down-the-stretch situations. Especially you had a good game at the She Got game, that A1 Hoops Report. Ironically, actually in this gym.
Yeah.
Last year at the Thanksgiving season. Talk to me about that because it never seems to bother you. You're always like laser focused on what's going on and what you need to do next when you're on the court. Talk to me about that.
So if I'm not scoring the ball, I know that I have teammates that can score, and I know that I can do other things on the court to make sure that we do get that win. So that means having to knock down a clutch free throw or playing defense and getting a turnover. I know that I have the capability of doing that. So, it's always just me make sure I'm dialed in and doing whatever I'm doing, whether it's on offense or on defense, making sure that I execute to my best of my abilities and get my team the win at the end of the day.
It's time to go to lunch. You are a player, obviously, that excels in making other people better on the floor. You're an unbelievable defender, somebody who locks in on that side of the court, makes it very difficult for the other team's point or two guard, depending on what the assignment is that night, to get the ball. Sometimes even, just even be seen by their teammates. But then, obviously, talking about track, you're a high-level, national-level recruit track athlete that's being seen by ACC and SEC schools now for scholarship opportunities. Talk about that difference of being a solo show in one and then obviously being an ultimate team player in the other sport.
Well, with my team, I feel like I'm able to make sure I bring the energy for everyone, but when it's solo at track, I have to make sure I dial in with myself and bring the energy to myself and know that I'm capable of going out there and running these times and being better. So I think for track, it's more of a solo, yourself, pushing yourself to do the best that you can do. And with basketball, I feel like it's a whole team effort. So like everyone's pushing each other to be better. And I think that's the main difference between both track and basketball for me, at least.
Now, being a senior, coming into a senior year here, preparing with the other seniors, Gracie Wilson, Michaela Streeter, preparing for this state championship run, coming up, 1.5 games short, less than a game short, this past year from making it to the state championship game. What are you guys as seniors doing to get the younger group, these young talented players that I see on that roster to, get in line and dive on the floor and do those type of things it takes to make the state championship game?
Well, I think that the younger girls, they want it just as much as we do. So one thing that we have to do as seniors is make sure we hold them accountable. So, make that free throw, make that layup, do what you can do. Just because you're not scoring doesn't mean that you need to get frustrated and get outside of yourself. You can always do something else on the court to contribute to the win. And I think that's the main thing that we're trying to do, be leaders for them so they can look up to us and do better than we even do.
I just love and appreciate, you're very calm, but, the intensity that you bring on the court is like a totally different person, Well, let me ask you this, a little bit off the court stuff. What are you guys going to be, what is going to be the locker room, like, hype song or what you guys coming out to before the game? What's on that list right now?
Who won't smoke with us? That's that song. I think that's definitely the song.
Who want this?
Yeah, that's definitely the song.
For anybody out there listening, who wants this smoke from Rock Hill High School?
I think that we're like a sisterhood. Like we all genuinely like each other, and that's what's going to drive us to make sure that we do our best for the other person, the other teammate that's sitting beside us on the court. And I think that's the key factor to this that we have going on for our team right now.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what's spinning. As soon as the game starts, everybody's locked in.
Yes.
Love you and your guard play, between Gracie, who's just fearless, that, has always been a great shooter, but loves to attack the rim and get in there and show that she's more than a shooter. Obviously with the Hankerson trio, you know what I'm saying? Just an ultimate, just skilled girls that are out there that want it more than anybody else. Good luck this year. I'm definitely going to be able to catch you guys, and, hope nothing but the best for Raquel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jada.